and sad day for me. You're going to leave for a little while, but you'll always be coming back. Nathan, we want to talk to you a little bit. 5.5 years ago, you came here as a 13-year-old young man. I remember you came in my Sunday school class. We talked about the Lord, and you talked about you wanted to be maybe a preacher someday. And then you said, well, whatever God wants me to be, I want to be it. Well, you started then at our church. Wonderful, wonderful work. You stayed, sang the choir. Nancy Berger was leading us. You stood by me. Stood right by me. Mm-hmm. And I heard you sing. You've been such a great blessing to this church. You've been a great blessing. People love you, and you love the people of this church. And we want you to know that. You have been done so many things. You excelled in school, undergraduate, honor through all through your school. That was hard work. Coming to church, working in church, excelling in games, in all you played. And I tell you what, you played in a basketball game one night. Your dad sent me an email. I put it down my email, downloaded it, where I could see you. And I want to tell y'all people something. That game was not going too good. Y'all were not winning. Nathan went over. Nathan's way over here close to the middle. And he aimed and took this long shot. And the people watched it. It went over and over and over. It went in the basket. He not only did this, but he did it several times. His team won. God was with you, Nathan. God was with you. And when I get feeling bad or something, I go and I play that. And I watch you do these long shots. It makes me feel so good because you're so good in that. You're good in sports. Everything you do is good because you love God. God is with you. And I remember when you were in my Sunday school class, you and I talked. We talked about wisdom. And you know where wisdom comes from. It's only one place wisdom comes from. You can't make it. You can't do anything with it. It comes from God. And Nathan, you have wisdom. Nathan wrote me a little note one time. I have it in my billfold. And sometimes when I get lonely, I take it out and read it. He talked to me about wisdom. A young man then in Sunday school. Nathan is going to succeed in anything that he does because he knows God. He knows the church is going to be praying for him. This is your church. We want you to know this is your family church. And we have a graduate from Shadnor First Baptist Church, graduating from high school, going to college at the Point College down at
West Point.
West Point. Mm-hmm. That was what his name for him. It's a Christian college. You know he would pick a Christian college. Nathan, we wanted your family of friends here, all your church family, we want to present you with the Bible. And I want to read it to Nathan Burdette from Shadnor First Baptist Church, high school graduation, May the 21st, 2016. And there's a psalm here, Nathan. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. We want to present you with this Bible. Always take it with you because that's God. Mm-hmm. You know His word. And when you get to a place, you know wisdom comes from God. And you're going to be studying, you're going to be dependent on Him. And His, I have to tell you this. I was teaching Sunday school, and this young man was in my class, and he said, I'm having trouble with math in school. Mr. Carey, I'm having trouble. And I said, well, ask for wisdom. Wisdom comes from God. And he said, will it be okay? And I said, yeah. So he came back the next week, and he said, well, it didn't work. I said, why? He said, I asked for wisdom, and I made 46 on the test. And I said, well, did you study? He said, no, was I supposed to study? Asking for wisdom? I said, yeah, you have to do your part. You do. But God will give you wisdom in all things. Nathan, you're going to be a great person. in everything that you endeavor to do, because it's you. And one thing, you're going to have a great life where your church loves you so much. Give me a hug.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Love you.